Good morning from Ross, New Zealand. And I'm following that fella in front. And we are heading north along the west coast of New Zealand.
And this is the Hokitika River running up the middle of it. And we're standing at a viewpoint at Ropeway.
And always men that sacrificed their lives for freedom, that didn't get out of the army because of bone spurs. Spectacular mountains in the background. Good morning from the Hokitika Gorge. And we are going to walk down here. Oh, there's a beautiful pool down there. The color of that water, beautiful. Very good coffee shop and lunch. Lake is a small town of Moana, which you spell it Moana. Beautiful road today. Just did about, I don't know, 20 some kilometers of dirt. From beautiful New Zealand. Just left Lake Brunner, and we are heading towards the coast. Still on the west coast, then heading north. Look at a beautiful morning. It's always sunny in New Zealand, especially at 10,000 feet. But yeah, it's a pretty spectacular day. Highs today will be about 21, so perfect for riding. Crossing the Grey River. Right, bridge going across here. Apparently Ralph went across here when he was a kid on a bus on the original bridge, but it was rebuilt as a walking bridge and bicycle path. So the site of the Brunner Mine, which was a coal mine. Obviously coal mines are notorious for lots of sad history. Oh, with the names?
No.
Or that's just the bricks that was made local?
Brickworks, the Brunner brickworks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, there's a bridge. And this is an area where they actually would load the barges at the beginning before they would rail it down to the coast. And you can see the stoneworks where the holes are, and probably these were kilns for making brick or whatever. So this is the area where they made local brick from obviously clay and some other materials.
Morning.
Good morning. You're live on video. Here, there's Mr. Ralph Moore over there.
Yeah.
So, this coal was actually very good for coke, or making coke, which is used in the steel. So quite interesting. That's where they would charge each of those with coal, and this is how to make coke. Seal up that door with brick, and then it was quite large inside. Oh, you put a lot. I said 2 or 3 tons of coal would go in there. 2 to 3 days later, and you get some beautiful coke, and it's not Coca-Cola, but quite interesting. Well, as you know, I love history, so this dates back to the 1896 to early 1900s, and quite very interesting area. And this river runs right down to the ocean, so the coal would go down and then get shipped out by ship. At the beginning they were barging it down this river and then bringing the barges back up by horse, dragging them up the river. Talk about a breathtaking view along the west coast of New Zealand. Check out that view. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Check out this view as you're running along Paradise. Yeah, you don't park your canoe down in here. Spectacular though. So Denison's, right? This was a coal mine, and this is how they sent the coal back down to the bottom of the mountain. Quite ingenious. Quite a ways. The ocean is way down there. So part of the aerial ropeway to bring down the buckets of coal from the coal mine. So this would go, these bins would go all the way to the bottom with coal, and they were controlled by a braking system.
Look out up there. What? We'll go up there, that will give us a really good perspective.
See the tracks?
Oh shit.
And we're
Right.
down 45% to the bottom
Not good.
over that saddle
Right,
and all the way down to the creek,
4617.
which you probably can't see.
Five.
There's your carts at the top of the hill, and then they would cable them down. The steepest part was 45%.